Right, here's a quick video for you, Kenny. I've just set up your Pi. I've put in all your information. You're up and running. You're on the network. The only problem is, see, setting up your LCD. Your LCD is not compatible with this case. So even if I strip the case to bits and just leave the LCD sitting on the Pi board itself, that is not an ideal setup. Now, I can't switch this to run on LCD because you will need to be able to get onto a monitor to set up your local Wi-Fi for your house or whatever way you plan to connect to the Pi. So you need to be able to see what you're doing. So it's more advantageous for me to leave it set to a monitor, buy a case that you can install this monitor into. I know Graham bought a case which didn't quite fit, as you said in your message to me last night. He's got it stuck together with a bit of tape. But that's fine, but this is not compatible with this. This does not work with this case because you cannot access the terminal strip on the back. The pins don't lock while the Pi is in that case, so it's impossible for me to do this. What I will try and do is set this up to see if I can get the LCD working. If it is, then it's just simply just a bit of code to change to tell it to work with an LCD to work with a monitor. Anyway, just got to do a quick test on Echo. Echo is always room 99 on reflector 1, so we're on Fusion, which is C4 FM. I've turned your power down because you don't need a lot of power if you're transmitting just in your house. 5.5 milliwatts is more than ample to cover your house, your car, whatever. And as Ian can testify, you can even chase the sheep about the field and it will still work fine. So I'll do a quick call. Shows what calls are currently connected, so you can see your call sitting up there as well. The minute I key this, it will come out with my call sign because the radio sends information, not the software. MM6RXJ, this is a test 1 2, MM6RXJ, testing for 2 Mike 0 Kilo November Yankee, test 1 2, MM6RXJ.
MM6RXJ, this is a test 1 2, MM6RXJ, testing for 2 Mike 0 Kilo November Yankee, test 1 2, MM6RXJ.
Right, there you go. So that's working fine. It's connected to the network. What I'll do is I'll put you back into room 55, which is the UK hub on reflector 1. There is a whole bunch of other rooms available, but I would say 55 is where you'll find most of it just now. One thing to remember, when you connect to a room, you've got to make sure you hear that connect sign. You've got to make sure your mini changes colour to red. Blue is your standby, red is when it's transmitting, and green is when you're transmitting back. So that's us in the room. You'll see your call sign there. If you click on picture option, whenever someone transmits, you'll see their QRZ information. Please remember, when you connect to a room, if you were in a previous room and then change rooms and then just pull your power to your Pi, it will not remember the last room you were in. If you close the software down, then it will always remember, i.e. close it. It will always remember the last room you were in. On your option screen, you've got your DV4 Mini Original. That is your backup in case something really badly goes wrong with the new software. You go back to this one. Use this one at all times. I've set this to auto boot, so when the Pi boots, it will automatically load this software and it will automatically log you into the last room you were in theory. That's what it should do. Depending on the speed, there you go, it's loading your settings just now, blah 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 blah. There you go, connected to room 55. Now, until you get your touchscreen up and running, this will do this automatically, even whether it's connected to a monitor or not. Depending on the speed of the card, just purely depends on how fast your Pi boots. So it can take anything from a minute to a couple of minutes, so don't worry about it. If for some reason after a couple of minutes it hasn't done it, then you're more than welcome to just pull the plug on the Pi and reboot. Out of curiosity's sake, we'll show you here. I'll just do it through the console. We'll go in and we'll do a reboot and we'll see how long it takes on this card. So starting now. So that's 10 seconds.
By the time he's dusted that off, or that stops hurting, you'll be ready. With Screwfix Click and Collect, you can check
20 seconds.
and thousands of trade products are ready to pick up in as little as 1 minute. Screwfix Click and
So 25, you're at the boot screen. 30 seconds, it's loading the software. 35 to 40 seconds, it's loading your settings for the Pi and to the Mini. And then depending how quick your network is, there you go. So 45, so within a minute you should be connected to the network. Okay mate, hope that helps. Enjoy being on the DV4 Mini.